Good evening, everybody. I hope you are doing well. Tonight we are reading Dibs together. This is one I have only skimmed through before, so it'll be new for me too. When Julian wanted something, he always called Dibs. Dibs on the solar system plate. Dibs on the astronaut costume. Dibs on the star cookies. Clancy watched and learned, and one day, Clancy said his first word. Dibs! Not mama, not dada. Dibs. But that was just the beginning. Soon, Clancy called dibs on his parents' bed. Well, he did call dibs. No. Put them in his baby bed. Then Clancy called dibs on the bakery. Well, he did call dibs. No! And on an airplane. There's the pilot saying, well, he did call dibs. No! And on the White House. Secret Service says, well, he did call dibs. Julian tried to tell everyone that dibs didn't work like that. You can call dibs on the biggest piece of cake, but not on a whole bakery. You can call dibs on a toy airplane, but not on a real airplane. And you can't call dibs on the White House. You need to be elected. But nobody listened to Julian. Not Mom, not Dad, and definitely not Clancy. So when Clancy called dibs on NASA and blasted off, Julian said, I hope you stay in space for a long, long time. Back at home, Julian had all the toys to himself. He had the cookies all to himself, and he had his parents all to himself. Except that Clancy did stay in space for a long, long time, a lot longer than Julian had expected. And Julian started to worry, what if Clancy was lost? What if Clancy needed help? Julian marched into his favorite museum. Dibs! 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 Julian blasted into space to search for Clancy. Hey, that's not yours. You can't have the rocket, the aliens told Julian. We called dibs. You can keep the rocket, agreed Julian, but I call dibs too. It was surprisingly difficult to point a finger while wearing a spacesuit, but Julian managed. I call dibs on him. It was also surprisingly difficult to hug a little brother while wearing a spacesuit, but Julian managed. Once Clancy was safely inside Julian's rocket ship, both brothers realized how hungry space travel had made them. Dibs! So there's a little bear in a spacesuit? Where did he come from? Clancy, want to learn a new word? Julian asked. Let me teach you about jinx. More trouble yet to come. Thanks for reading. Have a good night.